What up, Laker Nation? How you guys doing? You here with your boy Kareem. What's good? Man, I appreciate you guys been showing love, watching my videos. Y'all been very supportive. But I want to break down source because some people been having questions about my source and different things like that. I want to explain to you how source work. You know, for one, let's get this straight. For one, nothing is guaranteed. People change their mind. It's different layers of information. For one, you got nowadays. I'm speak up today because back in the days, a lot of this ain't really going on as much. But now you have players will troll. So a player will say stuff to someone in the media, just to have fun of it, right? And then you have some source that whether you consider a reliable source. My source, and then like I said, that's not always guaranteed because it could just be a conversation. I'm gonna tell y'all, for instance, how things work, right? What I mean by reliable source, my source not in the media. A lot of NBA players have a way, and they feel a way towards the media. That's why, if you guys notice, you heard when Kevin Durant told Stephen A. Smith, nobody talked to you. That's why you mad. Stephen A. had to get his information through second and third hand parties. Like, for instance, Stephen A. make his information through my homeboy, right? And or through let's say a trainer from let's just say Dallas Mavericks. I'm just saying any strength and conditioning coach from a team, any NBA team. You know, don't underestimate those positions there because those guys has a lot of clout, and those guys always be with the information. And let me tell you how it goes. The NBA, they love rumors that keep the game going. Adam Silver encouraged players to be, not way back, I don't have to say Adam Silver, David Stern, N.B.A. They encouraged them to be open with the media and the tell because it helps the game. NBA offseason is nothing like it. It's like a season in itself. The NBA loves that. They loves when it's rumors and things like that. When the season over, before this, it'd be dead. Now it's like a whole new thing, a buzz for like at least a month. So the NBA, every month they can get of exposure, they love it. So the NBA off season is nothing like it, and it's kind of, they promoting it. They tell. That's why if you see a lot of times, you see how like for instance Skip and Shannon's show, they talked about DeMar DeRozan. Like, oh, I heard rumors DeMar DeRozan. They never used to open up on topics like that. Now it's become a thing. So that's how it works. The NBA encouraged that. So, like I said, most reporters, people in the media like Skip and Stephen A., NBA players ain't gonna talk to them about their business. It's just not happening. The sources, I'm gonna tell you, most of the sources be assistant coaches, sometimes assistant GMs, like I said, strength and training coach, personal trainers, things, people like that be source. And some people is more credible than others. Like I said, Stephen A. could get his information from my guy. And him saying it, y'all don't question it as much as me. I understand, I'm not knocking that. But I'm gonna tell you how a conversation like that will work, right? People, this is how the conversation works. It's not like they call, yo, we got juicy news. It don't work like that. It'd be a casual conversation, and let's say a guy like, let's say a strength coach from the Sixers. Let's say he talked to Stephen A., right? And they talk. He'd be like, yeah, Julius Randle want to come play for us. He's not happy. He don't like the way they use him over there. And he'd go into it. They never go into like real direct details. It'd just be a conversation. It's like a knowing without knowing. Stephen A. wouldn't be like, for real, how you know? Did Julius Randle tell you personally? Them conversations don't go like that. They already know it's like a hidden rule. When someone talk, that's what it is. You don't, the conversation don't happen like, oh, for real? So where you get this from? Like Stephen A. never acts like the strength and he if he wants to say okay and report on it, he will do it. But he'll switch it up some and finesse it. Is a way you do it. It's like it's not as black and white how you guys may think it, but he may finesse it some and put it up, but then the message will get out like that. You know what I'm saying? But most time guys will not say they personal relationship unless they just don't like a guy. Like, there's a lot of guys in the NBA don't like each other. You know, so it may be in general, but people, those information, people be hesitant to tell certain people. Those type thing, like they say, oh, he don't like him because X, Y, Z. Those information, people do not like to speak on, like personal relationships or what's going on, or him and his wife about to get divorced and things like that. Those, the way how things, the information, and the players wants that. Like they go to somebody and they tell somebody, I don't want, when they don't want it to get out, like I said, it's an unwritten rule. They tell, let's say my guy, anybody, yo, that stays between us. That means a private conversation. If they just come and sit there and be like, yo, man, I want to, like how Victor Oladipo say, hey, I know I ain't going to get no big contract. They already know by teams, agents. Let me tell you something, how another thing. I want to explain to people the inside how I work. Agents, for instance. Agents already doing fillers calls already. How you feel about my client, Victor? This, that, and the third. Oh, he'd be interested in you guys. And a team may say, oh, yeah, he interested. I think he's a good player and all, but right now we got this young guy here at his position, and we ain't really trying to do that, or we only have $5 million. The most we could pay him is $5 million, and I'm not trying to reconstruct my team to get him, as far as moving out contracts to get him. So a team may say, hey, if he want to come, this is all I have right here, $5 million. If not, I can understand that, and I only want to do 1 year deals because we're trying to clear our books. So now Victor Oladipo, agent, know right there that's not the situation for him. So he goes around different teams, then he go back to him, be like, yo, you really don't have much of a market right now. Sometimes things open up when dominoes fall, and if someone who expected to go somewhere, things change. It can change. So he know right now, Victor Oladipo pretty much know right now his market value. He know because the injury and things like that. So now he stepped back, his agent be like, listen, what you do, take a 1 year deal and you get back in free agency next year. Maybe 11 teams may have money and you can go this route. Because all the time it's not about him being on a weak team and scoring 20 points. That might not mean anything. Let's say he go to a weak team, score average 22 points. And let's say he go to the Lakers and average 15 points, and the Lakers win the title. That 15 is better than the 22. Or if he average 14 with the Lakers, play a key role to the Lakers, he could get paid. So players and stuff understand that it's not all about let me just get this money and let me just go to any team and get 22. It got to be the right situation. And sometimes players know already, if it's a young guy at his position waiting in the wings, you have to be careful about going to those situations like that, because the team may say, okay, I will take you, but then when the losing start and they don't have a shot at making the playoffs, what they do? They say, hey, they're not going to play Victor Oladipo no 30 minutes now. Now they may limit him to like 18 minutes and give the young guy the 30 minutes. And now that kills his free agency. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot to it. So when, like I said, and I'm gonna make things clear, I've been saying, if y'all go back a few years ago, watch when I did the video, I've been saying this, hitting things on the head, and everything, like I said, things change. It's not guaranteed. Things could change in heartbeats. The same way Paul George said he adamant about going to the Lakers. He went to OKC. He liked it there, and things changed. So I'm speaking on because sometimes you have to do this because some guys question or ask if the guy's reliable, your source reliable, or are you just making stuff up. There's no need for me. For one, there's no need for me to make things up. I'm gonna say this right quick, right? For one, let's say the title I did with Colin Sexton. I did when I said Colin Sexton trade for Kyle Kuzma. That video did more than any videos I did recently, right? I didn't say nothing about my friend telling me I got it from a source. I said nothing about no source or nothing. Those came from my words. So I don't have to say cite a source if it's not there, if it's not a source. I could just say what I say, and that could be coming from me. So if I say a source, my friend, I got this from my homeboy that works in the NBA. If I say it for him, then it's a reason why I said it. And quick note, I ain't want to make this video too long, but real quick, right? I remember God bless the day, Wayman Tisdale. We was in the crib. My friend, homeboy, and Wayman Tisdale was cool. That's his man. And Wayman Tisdale used to always sit there and say, "Yo, talk to him." He used to tell me to talk to him about being an agent. He said, "Yo, he know everybody. Everybody like him. He could be an agent." But my guy, he's not. He didn't really want to be an agent. He do real estate. He doing well for himself. He didn't want to be an N.B.A. agent. But Wayman, I could just remember we all was in the house and stuff. And my friend house, I mean Wayman Tisdale was real cool. He just got him a couple gigs, even with with his band. God bless it. There, and he just sit there and always say, "Yo, he need to be an agent." He locked in. This like years, like when he first start working the N.B.A. Maybe like his third year working with the N.B.A. Second or third year working in the N.B.A. Be like, "Yo, he know everybody. Everybody like him." So that was just a side note. Rest in peace, Wayman Tisdale. Good guy, yo. Always smiling. Good guy. I've met him a few times, man. Like he always smiling. I never heard him say a curse. I never heard the man curse. But yeah. So like, subscribe. I'll be back later on. I got some more news. Like, subscribe. Peace.